Good evening to everybody and welcome to our online business showcase and opportunity meeting. This shouldn't take more than 30 to 40 minutes. So if you could just pay attention for that period of time for me, that'd be really appreciated. Keep your phones on silent because you want to take in as much of this information as you can. And there is a lot of information, to be fair. And then that way, if you have any questions for us or your coach, you can always reach out to them and kind of ask those questions. But if you get all the facts and get all the information, at least then you know that you can be, assured that you can be asking the right questions of the people that invited you on this call. So let's get started. Now, you may be in different parts of the world, but the reality of it is that, we operate in 95 different countries. And, in saying that, every little area, we're creating different communities and helping impact those communities with their health and nutrition. So our goal here in our local community in North Queensland is to help 10,000 people and across Australia, 1% of the population feel great 24/7. Now, that's through a sustainable nutrition approach and showing people how to live a more healthy, active lifestyle. What we're going to do is we're going to show you our first video for the night. If you want to sit back and enjoy this one, I'm sure you'll enjoy what we have to share. Here we go.
Herbalife prides itself on developing cutting-edge nutrition products for the health and wellness industry.
I really wanted the fun and flexibility of being able to be a stay-at-home mom and earn a great part-time income from home.
Some people get involved with our community just to get in the best shape of their life, sometimes for a business opportunity, or to grow as people. I worked as an IT professional for 27 years, and although I was earning a healthy income, I became very unhealthy and was very dissatisfied with the way I was earning my income. Since I was introduced to Herbalife, I actually earn more doing what I love by helping other people achieve their goals. Herbalife supports you, celebrates you, and cheers you on, and that's something that I find valuable.
Any country that inspires a stay-at-home mum to achieve their goals through working hard, it has to be great company.
And contribute to society and change your own lives in the process. That's the beauty of Herbalife. It's all about the support structure and the people, the step-by-step process in helping you achieve the best nutrition possible.
The systems, the training, everything's already done for us. I make a decision who I work with, when I work, and where I work. We have total time freedom. This is all that I do. So we just absolutely love it.
Herbalife has been around for a long time now. We can trust the company. We can trust the products. We can trust the research. They're proven, they're tested, they taste great, they're really easy to incorporate into your lifestyle, and we know that they work.
Had amazing results, energy, hair, sleeping. So I've just been able to find such an ease around my weight management, my wellness, my energy.
For me, in the mid-60s, I've now run 17.5 marathons. I certainly never expected that.
I need to perform each and every day at the highest level. Herbalife provides me with the best.
It allows me to work from home around my two kids for the past 2 years now. I love being my own boss.
Herbalife has given us a lot of freedom, travel, and also choices in life.
And now we're creating teams and empowering people to be the best version of themselves, and we just love what we do. I feel so healthy, so energetic. I would just say we look forward to seeing you soon, because this is available to everybody.
I don't know about you guys, but every time I watch that video, it really gets me excited. And let me tell you, this opportunity is something to get excited about. So, guys, here's our goal and our philosophy. When you look at a pie chart, it's predominantly made up like this, our business. A very large part of what we do is personal development. A very big part also is that healthy, active lifestyle, teaching people how to be a little bit more healthy, a little bit more active in their life and doing some more exercise. We personalize programs to meet individual needs because, there's no two humans alike. So, we really want to individualize it based on the goals that you set for yourself and you're trying to achieve. And you can see from that Herbalife Nutrition is a very small part of that pie chart. However, it's actually a very integral one. And the reason that is because, when I use the analogy, and I use a lot of analogies to be honest, but the analogy of a bucket. Now, if I put in a bucket, any kind of protein, whether that's meat proteins, vegetable proteins, doesn't matter what it is. And then you put in your carbohydrates, your fruit and vegetables, and you put in your healthy fats. When you look inside that bucket, you physically see gaps. What our products do are not necessarily meal replacements, but actually filling the gaps with complete nutrition through your supplementation so you get complete nutrition. So our goal is to build these healthy, active communities with their health and nutrition locally as well as globally. And this with this philosophy always in mind: 80% nutrition, 20% exercise, and 100% mindset. Now, statistics are showing a rise in consumer spending on body image concerns. Australians now spending over $2.2 billion on skincare and nearly $5 billion in the nutrition category. Yet, unfortunately, more and more people are eating poorly and have bad habits. Back in 2015, when I got started, the Australian population had an obesity rate at the time of 63%. Fast forward to 2019, it hasn't gotten any better. It's 67% across Australia, and it's 72% in North Queensland, which is our region. So we've certainly got a big challenge on our hands, and certainly an opportunity as well. When you look at the global megatrends across the world, there's three global ones. There's underemployment, there's aging population, and there's poor nutrition. And Herbalife really sits at the center of all three. We can help people with that. And, when I talk about underemployment, I'm not talking about unemployment. I'm talking about underemployment. That's people that aren't earning enough money to make their ends meet. So they need supplemental income to be able to make those, pay those extra bills, if that makes sense. We can benefit them through what we do. Now, the reality of our daily diets is that we're having far too many things in that excess department, and I'm not going to break them down for you. You can see them there on the list, and we're deficient in the things that actually matter most to our body. And I share this a lot with people. Most people know what fuel to put in their car. When they pull up at a petrol station, they know whether it's going to have diesel, unleaded, gas. It doesn't matter. They're aware of that, but they don't know how to fuel their body, which is not good. What we do and how we're different is really because we activate people at a cellular level. So what we do is we nourish the villi that lines the wall of your small intestine. Now, normally in your small intestine, this villi is supposed to be like this, nice and healthy. And basically, as your food's passing down through your small intestine, that's where it actually penetrates and absorbs and then spreads through to the rest of your body. So that's where nutrients are absorbed in your body. Now, unfortunately, due to smoking, diet, the way we live our lifestyle, things like drinking, eating poorly, these villi become energetically impaired. So they kind of, instead of looking like this, nice and healthy, where food can pass through them and the nutrients from the food, they curl over like this, and then most of them break off. So, as you're eating healthy food, it's not necessarily that you're going to get results just by eating healthy, because when they're not like this, they're going to go straight over and then out the other end. Basically, it's not, you're not what you aren't. You hear this term a lot. You are what you eat. It's not actually what you eat. It's what you can actually absorb. And you want to be able to absorb the nutrients from your whole food. So, we always teach people about our nutrients and how to get those nutrients. And, we always activate people first up in the morning with our Herbalife Nutrition Shake. This has all your proteins, your fibers, your vitamins, calciums, and really your carbohydrates as well, to get you going and kickstart the metabolism. And we always tell people, try to have that within 30 minutes of waking up. Across our range, we've got complete nutrition, whether that's healthy aging, whether it's our skincare, our outer nutrition, whether it's our inner nutrition, where we're talking about weight loss, muscle gain, toning, reshaping. We've got everything for everybody and what their goals are they're trying to achieve. Okay, here's our sports category and nutrition that's available. In different countries, there is different products that are available, and some don't have them. So just be aware of that. And if there's anything that you have questions about, like I said, reach out and we can help you out. Here's our next video.
In the quiet of your mind, from the depths of your being, ask yourself this: how badly do I want it? What would I give to be at the top? Do I have drive? If you have drive, you'll pour your heart into it. You'll keep going even when you're tired. You'll keep pushing even when you're weak. Because with every shred of pain, there's always a reward. If you have drive, you'll see past defeat. Sweat without complaining. Fall, but get up stronger. You practice, and practice some more. If you have drive, the passion will consume you. It will propel your every thought, your every breath, your every move. If you have drive, you'll want it so badly that nothing else matters, nothing else counts, nothing else lives up. So ask yourself again, how badly do I want it? Now go, play with pride, with passion, and with your all. Because those who want it badly enough, people like me, and people like you, drive their destiny.
So that's pretty exciting. And if you didn't recognize who that superstar was, he's probably our biggest ambassador. That's Cristiano Ronaldo, the #1 soccer player on the planet. You know, he's developed co-developed products with the company to help him with his nutritional needs during his games, and his training. So someone that's very, very passionate about what we do, has optimal belief for someone whose body is his temple. So, you know, he treats it with the best products possible in the marketplace. Now, we can talk about products, we can talk about statistics, but the reality is people want to see results. They want to see what we deliver. And so what I've done is I've got a selection of a few different results, but what we've done is we've categorized them. See, some people have come across Herbalife previously, and all they think is that all we do is weight loss. That is not true. We're a weight management company, but what I've done is I've segregated the weight loss, and then I'll move on to a couple of other sections of what we also look to help people with. So, you know, let's start with my results. You know, I got started on my program nearly 7 years ago now, weighing 131 kilos. Got started on my program very skeptically. Honestly, didn't think anything would work because I tried several different things previously. In my first month, I lost 7 kilos, and the skepticism disappeared fairly quickly after that. Went on to lose 61 kilos and 31% of body fat. And so the before photos is my first photos there, and then the progress photos and the after photos are only 90 days apart. So, you know, when you put your mindset, and that's what we say about that philosophy, 100% mindset, you put your mind to anything, and you really focus on that 80% nutrition and that 20% exercise, these are some of the results that you'll get. So some of these clients are clients of mine, clients of other coaches, but, you know, they're near and far. And, you know, I won't share results in regards to numbers, because I think a picture paints 1,000 words, and you can see that with these results as we go through them. What I would like to show, though, is that these results can be obtained online, you know, helping people around the globe, because they're not just local to us. You know, we can look after people anywhere as long as Herbalife is operating in that market. And like I said, there's 95 countries where the government has approved for the products to be in a saleable condition, my apologies, to clients. So, you know, some of these results are absolutely epic. And, you know, like I said, most of them are actually my clients, but as we go through them, there is some that are others. And, you know, let me tell you guys, some of the results, you look at them and they're just unbelievable, honestly unbelievable. You know, Cherie, Mel, they're locals here in North Queensland. Bianca's up in Darwin. Katie's down in Ayr. You got Greg and Nat, who are based in Townsville. You've got Jess and Louisa. Jessica's actually based in Western New South Wales. Louisa's over in the UK. Joanna, you can see her results, incredible. She's from Western Australia. Victoria is actually from the UK, our UK division. You've got Jacinta, who's up in Innisfail. Rebecca is in Townsville. So they give you a bit of a selection of some of the weight loss results, okay? Now what we're going to do is going to move into the muscle gain and the toning results, because it's important for people to see that we can also assist with people that need to actually bulk on muscle mass, okay? And so we start with Ben and Taylor. These guys are engaged to be married this year, and they're actually up in Cairns. So working closely with them, they're doing some amazing things up there. Stephen is based in the UK. Beck is over in the US. You've got Hass and Sam. They did the same 90 days that I did. They had some epic results, as you can see from those results. Sarah was based over in the US. Ashley's also in the UK. You've got Emily, who's one of my clients here locally. Craig's down in Sydney. And you can just see the toning and the changing of shapes. So, you know, outstanding results for them. Sarah is in Townsville, Laura's in Sydney. You've got Tyson, who's in our challenges consistently and also does some coaching. And then there's Buddy, who's actually my coach and my mentor, who's in Sydney. You got Aura and Anthony, great results over there in the UK. MJ's in Mackay, and Carissa is on the Sunshine Coast. So they're just a bit of a snippet of what we can achieve for people in regards to muscle gain and toning. Now, the next section that we've got is just the challenge that most of us do online. It's called a 21-day me versus me challenge. And so here's some of the results that come from them. And honestly, I've been doing this now, these online challenges, since September 2018. And even me, I get shocked, month in, month out, how epic the results are. So have a look at this. You've got Nadine, you've got Courtney, just unreal how good their results were. Tyson, Mama there, she had some incredible results. Kirsty and Daniel, Drupal and Charlotte, Casey and Kelly. So just remember, guys, that these results are in 21 days. Melissa, Terry, you've got Tony and Sarah. So there's some examples of 21-day results. That's literally in 3 weeks from day one. Most of the time we run these challenges from day 1 to day 21 of every single month. Okay, so 1st to the 21st. Now the last little section that I wanted to touch on was the Herbalife Skin. This is our outer nutrition range and skincare. So, the results again are absolutely epic. Here's some examples of that. The company guarantees results in 7 days or your money back. So really, it's mind-boggling just how much of an opportunity this is, because what really have you got to lose? You guaranteed results in 7 days or you get your money back. Is not a bad effort, is it? So, we do fun things like this. We have pamper parties. Obviously, COVID's restricted that a little bit, but, we have fun with it, and the products are just absolutely unreal. Here's a little bit of facts on that. They did some tests on subjects, and they were measured by a visual expert, grading on intervals of 2, 4, and 7 days. Now, not 90%, not 95%, but 100%. That means, 10 out of 10 people that were tested showed improvement over 7 days with their smoothness, softness, glow, radiance, and luminosity. And the same people, within the first 8 hours of using the products, the moisture level doubled in their skin from the previous baseline 8 hours earlier. Again, 100% success rate. So, incredible. The products are just great. And, obviously with great company and great products comes a great opportunity. So a little bit of history, and let's just cast our mind back to 41 years ago, because literally 1st of February, 1980, this young man, Mark Hughes, started the company at the ripe old age of 23. Not bad considering what you're about to see. Now, all he wanted to do was spread the message of good nutrition. The company itself didn't start as a result of a group of businessmen sitting around a boardroom table trying to make millions of dollars off, nutrition. He actually started the company as a result of losing his mum who's in this picture, Joanne Hughes, to an accidental drug overdose on prescription medication for weight loss. So, when he was very young, 16, 17, his mother started to take those weight loss prescription medication, which work, they do work. But unfortunately, one of the side effects is lack of sleep. So she went to a different doctor who prescribed her sleeping aids. The concoction of the two had her overdose and pass away. So, he's really wanted to spread the message of good nutrition in a safe method for people to lose weight safely, so that they don't what happened to his mother happened to other people. And really his dream has become a reality. Like I said, now operating in 94 plus countries and expanding. We really can't keep up, not only with the countries that are opening, but also with the fact that the obesity rate, like I said, is 60+%, around the globe. It's just phenomenal. And we've got lots and lots of work to do, but you can really do business in just about any of these countries as long as you know people there. And even if you don't, you can connect with people overseas and definitely make relationships work. So, we are a powerful brand. We're the #1 nutrition company on the planet, in meal replacements, and protein supplements combined. And, the company really has gone from strength to strength. Out of the back boot of his car in 1980, my apologies, he sold $2 million. And the company's just exponentially grown right through the years. And, in 2019, we did $7.8 billion. And let me tell you, last year in Australia and New Zealand, the sales were increased by 40%. So they haven't actually released the numbers, but whatever that 7.8 plus 40% is, that's what we did last year. Just incredible, the growth that we've had. And we certainly have an opportunity for people that are looking for that. The company has gone from strength to strength. And here's just some facts. 40 years in business, 41 years coming up shortly. So it's a very secure company. There's plenty of growth, plenty of opportunity. It gives you a chance not only to impact and help yourself, but help your local community, your friends, your circle of influence. It's a very stable company and a very transparent company. The company is actually listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So books have to be open to auditors for them to check it at any time. There's nothing dodgy going on. The company's obviously been around for 41 years. If there was anything, it would have been found out by now, you would imagine. In regards to sports sponsorship, we're very heavily involved across the globe with really elite athletes, over 120 athletes, 40 sponsored teams, 18 events, even 5 Olympic committees. So 5 Olympic teams, the whole country, all the athletes use the products. And if I can get this right, Belgium, Costa Rica, Italy, Israel, Vietnam. Can't believe I actually remembered that, but there you go. So, massive sponsorships. We have been opening these H24 divisions, really directing our market at the athletes in certain games, well, really any sport. And it's been something that I've been focused on pretty heavily now across Australia. So, definitely potential. I mean, Australia is the 4th largest sports nation on the planet, but our market is untapped. We're backed by science and technology. We have over 300 scientists and doctors working in our corner. Here's a snapshot of a few different people that work for us. But these are the best of the best. And, when we talk about the best of the best, they're not just based in America or Australia and, New Zealand or whatever. These are right across the globe, the best of the best, leading experts in nutrition science, health, and then product education. So, in addition to all this stuff, we are responsible from the product, from the raw material right through to the products that's delivered to your door. All of our manufacturing is in-house. We have several different locations. And to give you an idea of just how big some of these facilities are, this is not the garden shed out the back, this is 800,000 square foot. That's the size of about 14 football pitches. Can you imagine 14 football pitches, just how big that is? That's just one facility that we have. And we have about 4 or 5 of these globally. And distribution center network right across the globe in those 95 countries as well. So as a Herbalife member, you have the opportunity to One, unlock discounts, and that goes from 25 up to 50% on your products. Help family and friends live a more healthy, active lifestyle. You become part of the Herbalife team, which then allows you to attend events, personal development workshops, and those things are local, interstate, and internationally. And, obviously in the last 12 months, things have been a little bit more limited live, but, there's still a lot of information online, a lot of live events through Zoom and other channels as well. You receive support from your sponsor and other team members, and it gives you an opportunity to grow, not just financially, but personally, which is a very, very big thing, as well as interacting with other members and doing business in those 90 plus countries, which is just incredible. We're not just a company that sells nutrition and nutritional products and, teaching people about that community and healthy, active lifestyle. We're also a company with heart. We give back. This is a company where the founder created this product, again, to help orphan children and children that are less fortunate around the world, considering his background and where he came from. And so he set up the Herbalife Nutrition Foundation. And, this particular company now is actually funding and granting $4.7 million to 171 programs in 61 countries that are either feeding or educating more than 120,000 children daily. And you can help by supporting that website there, herbalifenutritionfoundation.org. In Australia and New Zealand, these are the houses that we support here. And there's one literally in every state and one over in New Zealand. So, the Infants Homes in Sydney, the Lighthouse Foundation is in Melbourne, Perth Children's Hospital over in WA, Sunshine Butterflies here in Queensland, where I'm based, the Port Power, the football club, the AFL club, they've got community houses in Northern Territory and South Australia. And then the life education vans, the good old Happy Harold, all across New Zealand, we plug into those and help fund them for the children. So to give you an example, in 2019, we raised $100,000 for the Lighthouse Foundation and $95,000 for the Sunshine Butterflies. So just incredible. Now, earnings, can be varied. And like I said, you can get a profit a discount of 25 up to 50%. And we can show you how to do that. But that's also becomes the profit if you're on selling that to other people. Now, just touching on this quickly, some of you may know these faces, some of you may not know them, but they're our sponsors and our mentors. So Buddy, like I said, when I was showing those results, is based in Sydney. He's at a position now called Global Expansion Team 2500. Eddie and Chloe are based in the UK, and they've actually just changed pins also this last 12 months to a position called President's Team 15K. And then Dora and Andre is one of only 10 people in the world to reach that top level in our business, known as Founders Circle. So all it means really in a roundabout way is that these guys have just impacted massive amounts of people. So, for Buddy, for example, over 500 to 600 people he's helped with their health and nutrition and building their own businesses. For Eddie and Chloe, probably in that vicinity now of about 3,500 to 4,000 people they've impacted. And Dora and Andre, I wouldn't even, care to guess how many thousands, if not tens of thousands of people he's helped in the 28, 29 years he's been involved with this company. So incredible to have leadership like this and mentors that we can tap into to help us grow our businesses. There's different methods of how we operate our business, and, really there's no hard and fast rule on what you can and can't do. If there's people that that, run boot camps at the moment, or Zumba, Pilates, yoga, those people can actually incorporate this as part of their business without really changing too much. We run things like fit clubs and 90-day challenges, 21-day challenges, shake parties, glamour parties, skin parties, masterclasses. Like really, these are just a snapshot of a few, but there's really countless amounts of things that you can actually do and incorporate them into your current businesses, or start from scratch and do it. There's plenty of work from home mums and all sorts of stuff, dads that do this. So just reach out and kind of let us know if it's something that interests you, and we can certainly point you in the right direction on where to get started if there's something that interests you. We've got nutrition clubs, and that's another method. And, these kind of are like a healthy Starbucks. And, again, healthy Starbucks has about 16,000 locations globally. Obviously a fairly well-known brand. Cafes and the like can be incorporating these nutrition clubs, using our products. And we've got, we've only been around, instead of 40 years with the nutrition club model, about 15 to 16 years, and got over 100,000 of these clubs globally, which is just phenomenal. But basically this is how our pay plan works, and the discount levels and the profit levels that you make. So when you get started, everybody gets started at the same position. You get started as a member, and you basically make 25% profit, or you get 25% discount. The next level in the marketing plan is known as senior consultant, which is 35%. Basically, I always like to allocate these percentages to the amount of people that you're helping, because our business is a direct proportion of how many people we can help. So really, senior consultant is helping about 5 to 7 friends get started on their programs. You get your program, and then really you're kind of making a profit from each of those. And so you make 35% off them. By the time you actually get your own stuff, you've used the profit to buy your own stuff, which means you're not out of pocket at all. 42%, that's kind of helping in a roundabout way, anywhere between 10 to 15 people. And then the 50% level is going to get you, the highest possible discount and profit level. And that's helping about 20 to 25 people. Now, for most retail people, or retailers that may get involved in the business, that's where they're capped. They can stop there and they earn 50%, which is great. But the reality is you could be generating that income as well as growing a team that also do the same. And then you could be generating royalty income and residual income as well. So that's the next level after supervisor. And it kind of goes a little bit like this. So as a member just getting started, you could be earning anywhere between an extra $200 to $500 a month. Now, that may not be a lot for some. For others, it's life-changing, really is. So, I never make fun of the amounts, the quantities, because for everybody, whether it's a little or a lot, it can be life-changing, okay? Supervisor, which is when you hit that 50% level, it just means you're doubling the amount of money that you're making. Instead of 25%, you're making 50, so it kind of doubles your income there. And then, like I said, when you start to build a team of other people that are genuinely interested in helping the masses, helping more people get their results, then, obviously there's percentages and residual income made from that. The average earnings are about $4,000 a month. Global expansion team, about $10,000 average a month. Millionaire team, $20,000 a month. And our president team members making a minimum of about $30,000 a month. Now, these correlate to the position in the marketing plan, and the amount of work that you're prepared to put in. And obviously all this is in Australian dollars. If you want to convert it out, just look up a calculator and you can work it out if you're from a different country watching this presentation. So what's your reason why? For everybody, it's something different. And, here's a list of the reasons why you may be interested in looking at our opportunity. For some people, they might want to just earn some extra income to make those ends meet. Remember that underemployment that we spoke about. Some people might want to have that financial freedom where they're earning $20,000, $30,000 a month and having the time freedom and the financial freedom to spend with their loved ones. Some people join our business literally just for the personal development and just being able to help others, meet new people. A lot of people aren't aware that we have a retirement plan. We can leave these incomes as a legacy for our children to live off for the rest of their lives. It's just incredible. Like, really, for you, it's whatever you want it to be. Personally, my purpose and my reason and my passion behind what I do is really driven around this. My 5 main key areas is my health, my own health, obviously my children, the fact that I'm super passionate now after getting my own results, 61 kilos down, being able to impact and help other people in my community. And really, ultimately, for coming from a business where, you basically exchange dollars for hours, I really want to be able to create the same financial freedom that I already had with my businesses, but be able to create the time freedom to be able to spend it with my loved ones. Because, with my other businesses, traditional business, you've got to work, and if you don't work, you don't get paid. And if you're not there, basically everything stops. In this business, you're developing other leadership that are going to go out and, make a change for their lives and create income for themselves. And then that creates time freedom for you. So nearly done. Now that you've seen this opportunity, you've basically got 4 steps. So have a think about this as you look through these and kind of decide what it is for you now that you've seen that. Now, if you're A, you may decide that you're just a member and that you just want to get that 25% discount on your products. You're not interested in referring people to your coach, no problem. Just get on the challenges, enjoy your program and get your own body transformation and live a more healthy, active lifestyle. So congratulations if that's what you decide to do. If you're B, then you might decide that you want to become like an ambassador member. Now, what that basically means is you're interested in increasing your discount to 35 up to 50%. And that's by referring people to your coach and to the challenges that we run. And basically then your coach will look after those people, helping them becoming members and help them to place their orders so that that counts towards you getting a bigger discount. Okay. You just crack on after you refer them. And keep working on your own body transformation. And, just so you know, guys, if any of these, at any point you decide, I want to take the next step, great. You can come back to us and let us know. Look, I love being at this B, but now I'd like to move to a C position, no problem. Now if you decide that you want to be C, it's kind of generating that little bit of extra income. So that's, becoming a promoter of these challenges that we run, obviously some of the products, getting them involved with that. It really is simple. Anyone can do it. You can too. Obviously, you would be getting them on their own programs and into these challenges, but then at the same time, you would continue on your own journey and get your own result, your own transformation. Now, if you decide that you're D, that's a bit like what I'm doing. It's really becoming that business builder, that learning how to create an ongoing income with Herbalife Nutrition, in partnership with them, having your own clients, ambassadors and members, creating that financial, that time freedom that I spoke about. And to be honest, guys, if you've got nothing to hide nothing. One of the biggest things I talk about is how much time you can invest. We're not asking people to invest, tons and tons of hours every week. We're talking about plus or minus 12 hours or just over, working the business in the crux of your day, really. And if you want to take it more seriously, the more you do, the more you're going to get back. It's just the way it is. It's always important, no matter which position you do, that you focus on your own result and continue to get your own body transformation. So how do we get started? Everybody gets registered as a Herbalife member. They get what's called a HMP, Herbalife Member Pack, and that comes with a lot of the business books, and it basically gives you some product to get started. And as well as doing that, it gives you that starting 25% discount, okay? Because that's when you get licensed and registered. Understand that Herbalife's got gold standards, and the reality of it is that means it's low startup costs, money back guarantee. If you're not happy for any reason, get your money back within the first 90 days. If you have not opened your products and in 12 months, you can return them, get your money back at any time. Everything's upfront and in writing. And we have very, very strong product and business opportunity guidelines and ethical standards to abide by. Let's have a look at what this video is. This is, I think, one of the events that we run. So this is called an extravaganza. This is Herbalife. Sometimes people come to us and they don't understand how big Herbalife is. Check this out. This is an event that we had a couple of years ago before we obviously went into lockdowns and had this issue with COVID.
To motivate. That's what your jobs are now.
guys. So thank you for spending 40 minutes with me. I really appreciate your time. If there's anything that you have as questions, we'd love for you to reach out to your coach, and if not, myself, and we'd be happy to help you. All the best. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Bye.